What is a project? People have undertaken projects throughout human history, from assembling hunting and gathering groups and obtaining meat for the community to making stone tools and building shelters. As our ancestors evolved, so did the projects, which became much larger and more complex, such as the pyramids of Giza and the Colosseum. Today, we are still undertaking projects for purposes similar to our human ancestors, but this time with much different approaches. Whenever there is a project to implement, there needs to be project management. The profession of project management has been practiced informally throughout human history. Among the earliest examples of project management is the completion of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Ancient records show stages of planning involved in finishing this project, all obviously necessary for such a mega project being completed in 2550 BC. As there are an infinite number of ways to get things done, there are also numerous ways to fail. For that reason, we need project management to transform ideas into real value in the most efficient and effective ways. Before getting into the details of project management, let's first define what a project is. A project is a unique, transient endeavor undertaken to transform ideas into value, which can be tangible, such as a unique product, or intangible, such as a unique service or a result. Common key characteristics of projects include the following. Every project is undertaken to create value, which can be tangible, such as financial gain, intangible, such as reputation, or both. All projects are temporary in nature and have a finite duration. Every project work is unique, and every project creates a unique output. Projects drive change, and all projects involve a degree of uncertainty. Examples of projects include, but are not limited to, developing a cloud-based application for startups, constructing an airport, creating a marketing campaign for a new product, researching and developing a vaccine, developing a spacecraft, organizing a basketball World Cup tournament in a city, developing an e-commerce website, upgrading the IT infrastructure of an organization, implementing a new business process, and exploring a natural resource in a region. Following is a list of some of the well-known projects taken place across and even outside the globe. Pyramids of Giza, COVID-19 vaccine research and development, Great Wall of China, Colosseum, Panama Canal, Taj Mahal, construction of the International Space Station, Olympic Games, and Fukushima disaster cleanup. Every project is implemented by the stakeholders for the stakeholders. A stakeholder is a person, group, or party who can affect or be affected by the project. Stakeholders include the project sponsor, project manager, project team members, customers, users, suppliers, governing bodies, regulatory bodies, and anyone that may impact or be impacted by the project. Some projects may have a few stakeholders, while some projects, such as an airport construction project, can have millions. Even a competitor organization is a project stakeholder if affected by the project. Each stakeholder will have a different degree of interest, involvement, power, and influence over a project. Some stakeholders may even be unaware of the project, while the key stakeholders can make or break its success. Key stakeholders are project stakeholders that have high interest, influence, and/or power in the project. Key stakeholders include the project sponsor, the project manager and the rest of the project team members, the steering committee, project management office, business analysts, portfolio managers, program managers, senior executives, customers, users, partners, suppliers, consultants, and others with high interest, influence, and/or power in the project. The most important key stakeholder is the project sponsor. The project sponsor is an individual or group that is accountable for the value delivered by the project. As the title implies, the project sponsor provides funding and/or controls the allocation of funding for the project. The project sponsor authorizes, initiates, and shapes the project, and ensures alignment with the project's purpose and organizational strategy. Projects are authorized by project sponsors for numerous reasons, including but not limited to realizing business opportunities, satisfying business needs, meeting customer user requests or needs, complying with legal requirements, meeting social and environmental needs, solving problems, implementing changes, improving processes, efficiency or productivity, meeting technological advancements, or adjusting to changes in the marketplace. Projects produce deliverables that create and shape the project outcomes, which in turn produce benefits that lead to the creation of value for the organization. A deliverable refers to any output that is required to be produced to complete the project or the processes of the project. Deliverables can be tangible, such as a product, or intangible, such as a service or a result. Consider a project that involves designing and developing a new high-technology product, a walking robot, let's say. In this scenario, the desired end state of the product is known. However, the project team needs to figure out how to get there. As there are lots of uncertainties about how the robot needs to be built, the project team will build a prototype and continuously analyze and enhance the prototype until the robot can actually walk and perform the desired tasks. For this project deliverables include the prototypes built for the product, approved product drawings and specifications, project management plans, product instruction manual, and any other output that is required to be produced to complete the project or any process of the project. In this instance, the final product itself, the walking robot, is the biggest project deliverable. By definition, every project work and the output created by the project is unique. Projects are undertaken to bring about a product, service, or result that hasn't existed before. This does not mean that there cannot be similarities between two projects, or that there is nothing repetitive in a project. However, even if the same organization implements two projects with exactly the same requirements by using the same processes, methods, and tools, the work and the outcome of both projects will still be unique. The uniqueness of a project is reflected in numerous aspects, including the project environment, human and physical resources involved, marketplace conditions, risks involved, laws and regulations, technology used, and organizations involved, along with other aspects. Think about a coffee shop chain that plans to build a second coffee shop right next to a newly built one with the exact same design and project requirements. The same project team is assigned to build the second coffee shop by using exactly the same processes, methods, and tools. Even in such a scenario, there will be new and different problems to deal with when executing the second project, as many factors that impact the project work will have changed. If we consider that even the changes in weather can impact the work of a construction project, the work and the outcome of the second project will definitely be unique. Another common characteristic of projects is that all projects are temporary endeavors. Some projects can take a day to complete, while others take years. However, as projects are temporary in nature, all projects have a definite beginning and end. Following are some reasons that mark the end of the project. The project objectives have been met. There is no longer a need for the project. It is not possible to achieve the project objectives. The project is integrated into other projects that are underway. There are insufficient funding to complete the project, or there are constraining external factors such as legal issues. With that being said, let's take a look at the ultimate tips for exam success. On the exam, you should be able to clearly distinguish what is a project and what is not by assessing the situation described with these key characteristics. Every project is temporary, has a finite duration, and creates a unique product, service, or result. These are the attributes that differentiate projects from operations. For example, Maintenance work of a facility is not a project. It is operational work, as it is ongoing work rather than temporary. Key stakeholders can make or break the success of a project, and for that reason, they deserve special attention in exam questions. Key stakeholders are project stakeholders that have high interest, influence, and/or power in the project.